gonna get into the
I thought you had no did you see?
the quick did you sees?
What did you
It's not even quick did you see. It's just what's been going on the timeline.
Now Kanye, man. At this point, not even I want to talk about Kanye right now. Do you want to talk about Kanye?
Yeah.
No.
I don't. If I'm honest.
You don't want to talk about him.
But
Kanye. You know what? Is he still tweeting right? It's probably still tweeting right now. Fam.
I did more.
No. I'm not gonna talk about what he's doing. I'm talking about like overall. Like, do you take anything he's said this year serious?
Yeah.
Why? When he's mentally ill?
Because it's still Kanye. It's still a person.
But he's saying he's mentally ill. So you take it.
You take it with a pinch of salt. So
Okay, take a pinch of salt.
yeah.
So he said, racism was a choice. Yeah, I mean racism. Slavery was a choice. Yeah, saying slavery was a choice. He's mentally ill. So you taking that taking that like to heart?
No, the thing is,
No.
I listen to what he says, but it doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense. Like, yeah, he.
No, you
says
don't have
that
to agree
he
with it.
feels that way.
I'm saying, do you take that as a
true Kanye West statement.
a true Kanye West statement of who he is?
Yeah.
Do you take that as it?
Yeah.
Why? When
Unfortunately,
you know he's not well.
It's still Kanye West.
But you know he's not well.
Yeah, but okay, what disorder does he have?
I think he's bipolar.
and plus, it's one of those things. It's easy to say that now.
Cam said Dame said he was bipolar.
I don't think Kanye's spewing gibberish.
It's easy to say that now when we disagree with it. When you agree with him, it's okay.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I understand
So
that.
when he's saying like, Bush doesn't care about black people. Yeah, he doesn't. Rare.
Yeah.
Slavery was a choice. What? Hold on. Like, what's he?
Like
I
believe
didn't say, hold on.
I believe Kanye I believe Kanye believes that slavery was a choice, but I feel like if he wasn't mentally ill, then he either would not have said it at all, or would have had the capacity to think it through and realize choice isn't what I really mean. But I believe the point he was trying to make is the same point he would try and make if he was healthy. Saying yeah.
Okay, so I'm not saying he's insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
say
saying.
it sounds a bit
So
harsh.
don't watch that. What do you make of this Drake thing?
You can tell that Kanye's mind is just going to work. His mind is just working and coming up with scenarios that are like half truths almost. So I'm not gonna say Drake's innocent in it, but like maybe Drake just texts Chris and said, "Oh, how you doing?" But at the same time, Drake might be clever enough. Well, Drake might be like actually trying to get to Kanye, but I don't know. Like, who knows? If he was in a better mental health state, whatever the correct term is, the timeline outburst probably wouldn't be happening. Like, he probably still think that way, but obviously basically what I'm saying is his whole mental health issue thing is only really affecting his approach. I don't think it's affecting his actual thoughts. I feel like he actually thinks this way. So like with him siding up with Trump and that, I feel like if he was sane, he still would be there with Trump, but he'd probably be a lot less vocal with his support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I feel like now that he's mentally unwell, he's just forthright with everything. Yeah. Like, these are my thoughts. I'm going to tweet for 24 hours straight, my thoughts. I'm going to call Trump my superhero, my father. Like, I feel like he'd still feel that way anyway.
How do you feel about Kanye?
I don't feel about Kanye. What do you mean?
What's your thought of him as a person right now?
Mentally unwell. He needs help. I don't even know if help's the right word, because I don't even want to say he needs help. He needs to approach things differently, but at the same time, that's just how he's choosing to approach things. I'm a lot less invested in Kanye. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna say I don't care, but and I don't care about Kanye anymore. Just his music. Until he starts talking about music, I don't really want to talk about Kanye. And if the music still starts getting crap.
You know what it is? My viewpoint is that part of it, yes. I think due to his mental stability, you got to take some of it with a pinch of salt. However, there are deep-rooted feelings that I know that he actually does feel. Such as the things like him saying to Drake, yo, bro, how you can do this when I'm your idol? So, in a way, it's like he's playing victim, not playing victim, but he's saying he's the victim, but in a way, he's saying, but I'm still better than you.
Yeah.
You get me? Then passive-aggressive moves. You see what I'm saying? Now, Drake's laughing at him. Yeah. Came on Instagram, laugh. I thought that was funny. But, yeah. Then he calls and he tweets and says, Drake threatened me. Now, I was talking to Told You about this. And it's like, with Drake just like brushing him off, so to speak, but doing what he's got to do behind the scenes. It's like, I think Kanye's trying to put out and say, yo, Drake's not this nice guy that he puts out. He's trying to uncover him. You see what I mean? Like, yo, he's not a nice guy. He's not what you think he is, you know. But, and I'm better than him. But if you listen to Talib, he said that Drake threatened. He didn't threaten him, but Drake being in Calabasas threatened Kanye. He couldn't get into his mental space to create.
Yeah.
Now, realistically, to me, that just says a person who's really, really insecure. You get me? That insecurity, it's stopping your creativity. I feel sorry for you.
But I don't think Kanye's really ever put himself forward to be the most secure.
No. He's
I hear that.
Like
his overtness. He's like,
what was the line? Even before that, what was the line on All Falls Down? We all got insecurities.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You're self-conscious. The first to admit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, I feel like as he's grown more insecure, he's covered it up with lavish.
Yeah.
You know, look at this, my life.
But
basically.
even so, with being with Kim, part of me thinks, was that covering up for your insecurity as well?
Well, yeah, because I feel like he sees it as, yo, who is the baddest chick in the world?
Beyonce.
Like, he can't get Beyonce.
You can't get Beyonce.
You know what I mean? Who's
come on, my spout. Come on, man.
Who's one down from Beyonce?
Solange. Sorry. Kelly. Oh.
No, in terms of
stardom.
Stardom, and she's bad. You know what I mean? Kim Kardashian.
That's true.
He's
like, always playing second fiddle.
But I think I feel like he knows he'll always be second fiddle to Jay. He knows that. And he's got a song called Big. Yeah, he accepts it. It's Big Brother. I don't think he's ready to play second fiddle to Drake.
Yes.
And that's the real threat.
That's the thing that gets him.
And because Drake is in his lane.
Yeah.
Drake
can do everything that Kanye does.
Yeah. Except for produce, but
yeah.
Like in terms of
right now.
I know Kanye can't produce that. But yeah, Drake's a massive threat to Kanye, and especially with him being mentally ill now. Like, as much as he tries to wear it as a cape, that's another cover for his insecurities, and that's probably the first. I do feel sorry for him for that.
I feel sorry for him, you know.
I feel sorry for him, especially for that, because I feel like he's now. Well, yeah, it's not even a big thing. He's battling with himself now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's battling with himself, and then he's got Drake. Like, like the bubble pops up.
Yeah.
It's like the Drake just
trying to
went off in 50s around me, and it's like, yo, fam, how you saying that when I'm currently trying to deal with my own issues? You get me? I feel for him. I just feel like his approach is just mad now.
I feel sorry for him. It's just that part of me feels that this insecurity is just blown up, and Kim being there, he needs someone to literally say, Kanye, now we've got to look at what's best, not just for you, for us. And you see how he said Kim was...
Wait, Kim's got to say that?
I think someone's got to say.
When you say for us, what do you mean?
Like, when he said on the song, on his album, saying, she was worried about him messing up the money and whatever. Now, I look at that and I think, yo, you got to look... I don't know. But this is the reason why I'm really contrived about this, because someone needs to step in. Yeah. Now, him tweeting off, letting off like 100 tweets a minute, is just not good. Yeah, it's not good for himself, not good for his brand. Fair enough, he's getting off what he needs to off his chest, and people are saying don't silence him. However, you've got to look at people looking at Kanye West and say, you're a brand. You as a person are a brand. And you showing that much emotion, we can't trust you. So, not Adidas, I'm not talking about Adidas, because Adidas is too invested. The Yeezy is, I was talking to told you about it as well, and it's like what he set out to accomplish, he's done. The Yeezy is now a high-level shoe. Yeah, this is the thing they've done. The Yeezy is a high-level shoe that is now accessible to everyone because they're selling it in Foot Locker like normal now. It's on JD's website. And if you look at it the way they've done it, that's sick, you know. Because if you have a product that's high-level fashion, then eventually it's available in JD's. That means you're buying a high-level fashion thing in JD's.
Yeah.
And you're making it accessible to everybody. So it's changed. In a way, don't get me wrong, he's achieved nearly everything that he's set out to do. Now, in terms of him as a person, I feel sorry for him. At first I was angry because of the statements he was coming out with, but now I'm just like, yo, you just, because of the way you are mentally, you're so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I don't like, for me personally as a person, I don't like seeing that to anybody, because realistically, he's just like, people might say, oh, he's an idiot. And I was there. I was like, yo, he's an idiot. I'm done with him. But the only thing, to be honest, the only thing that kept me holding on to him is that he's a black man that I looked at and said, yo, you're the leader for our generation, you know.
Yeah.
And he was. And I look at his mental state now, it's like, yo, you've been broken down. And you were trying to please the people that, like Meek says, you're trying to please and impress the people that oppress you. And in doing that, you're losing the people that you had following you. You get me? Now, Kanye West is a genius, but with genius also comes hard, massive responsibility and sometimes, you know, insanity.
All right, then, you know what you just said there about you trying to impress the people that trying to impress you, and then do so you're going to lose the people that you already had. Is it fair to say, or could you say, that the people that he loses now weren't really there for him anyway?
In essence, you could say that. Like,
I don't know.
Remember Kendrick had that tune on To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah, when shit hits the fan, it's just to the fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, if he loses anyone now, really and truly, okay, if we put it this way, really and truly, the only reason why we are done with Kanye West is because he has opposing views to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, because it's powerful and influential, and those views might in turn be damaging to us in the long run or whatever. But like, that's the only real reason that we are done with Kanye. And it's like, that's pretty much saying, yo, you can't think different from us.
But you know what it is? It's because the reason why I was angry before was because I felt betrayed.
Yeah.
Because at first you were the person to stand up for black people's rights, to champion being, like, you know, not having to listen to, like, when he quit his job at Gap. Yeah. Now, because you're that guy that was said that, and now you turn to the guy that's like sitting in the White House saying, "Oh, you're my hero." You feel betrayed because you think to yourself, "Yo, this is not the same person," and mentally, it's not. You get me? But people do change, and do I look at? A part of me thinks, well, are you wrong? It's not that I don't like. Some people are done with him because they think different, and all it is that the people in power, like Trump, use Kanye. They use him. They're using him. They're using him to say, look, he's your guy and he's down with me.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Okay, but again, like, sounds Tim. But that's a mistake that he's made and he's acknowledged. Whether he acknowledged it because it damaged his brand or not, he's acknowledged that he made a mistake associating himself with Trump and he said, they're using me as a puppet. You know what I mean? Whether he believes that or just because whatever he was doing was failed, like. Then, okay, well, basically, what I'm trying to get to in the long story short, is there anything Kanye can do to make us welcome him again with open arms? A large percentage of people, I'll kind of put myself in there, will say, if the music starts becoming being fire again, Kanye, give me a hug.
But you know what?
You know what I mean? Then there's other people, that's what I'm saying. What for those that are there for more than the music, what can Kanye do to bring us back in?
You know what, to be honest, at the moment, if Kanye pretty much just tried to be himself, not be himself because he's himself, if I could see Kanye just taking time away and really seeking the help that he needs and really just take time, I won't have no malice against the brother.
Yeah, okay. Next week.
In terms of people saying, "Oh, we'll take you back if the music's banging," that means to me that you ain't really invested in him. You're only invested in what he gives you, and people got to understand that just because someone gives you something great, they can be a terrible person. Now, if this man's battling with something and he works his way back, if the music's trash and his mind is right, I'm happy for him.
I don't know, because
if the music's crap, then it is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and say I'm going to listen to it all. I'm not going to listen. I'll hear it, but it's like it's where he is right now in his life.
But that was Ye.
Yeah, no, and I didn't like it. I was like,
Ye was crap music, but okay, not crap, but Ye was crap for Kanye level. But it was him in a good place.
Was it in a good place?
But isn't a bad place? I don't think he's ever going to get back to where he was. But he has to get through this mental state now to a point where he feels okay in himself again.
I got to see a time where he is trying to be not secluded, but just to pull back.
But that's not Kanye. That's Kanye's. Even when he was mentally well, he's not a humble sort of guy.
But even so, the thing is, even we say well, it's like, but at the time it's like putting up a front. So what is the real him? I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even say I know because I don't.
Again, so what do we want from Kanye to?
I just need him to just get the help he needs.
But
to find some form of normality. I don't want to see videos. I don't want to see videos of him, someone trying to run up to talk to him and he runs off. I don't want to see that.
You want to see him talk to Timothy and have another
I don't want to see him having another moment. I don't want to see that.
Maybe he had somewhere to go.
Yeah, I think he saw the car door open and said, "Yo, I ain't messing up again."
Yeah. Maybe he left the toaster on.
Or even if he just walked off, says, "Yo, guys, I ain't talking to you." That's it.
Yo, fam, how bougie is your camera? It says the battery's exhausted.
The
battery ain't there, it's exhausted.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap up anyway.
One last thing. Actually, I got 2 last things, maybe 3.
Yeah, this man's just trying to long out the thing.
A lot of people criticize Kim, but what do you think Kim could do in this situation to help Kanye? Bearing in mind, Kanye might be in a weak state now, but Kanye is strong-minded. Yeah. So I doubt Kim can say, "Yo, Kanye, stop tweeting, get off social media." Kim can't control Kanye. I don't think anyone can control Kanye. Thing.
It's like,
so is what she's doing now, letting him do what it.
Literally.
Is his mum the only person that could tell him anything?
That's the only person that could really possibly steer him in that kind of way. I heard that he has a relationship with his dad, but his dad's not.
Yeah, I don't think
that's not his mum.
His dad's not.
I don't think he really respects his dad like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
his dad's not his mum. And the fact is, even like, I look at sometimes the things that Amber Rose said when she was with him, and she was like, "Nah." When he's got his mind set on something, no one was going to stop him. No one's going to stop him.
So I can't commend Kim.
I think Kim can't even stop him. Kim can't even do that.
but she's at the same time she hasn't distanced herself away from him. She's supported him, and she's made herself look silly in doing so. Like the tweet that she's tweeted Drake, you can't threaten Ray without Kanye would be no Drake. Like Kim tweeted that and she didn't need to tweet that, but you can tell she's just there like I know, but you can tell she's just there like, yo, what can I do I need to support Kanye, what can I, you know what I mean? She's just trembling with her fingers like, yo, how can I support my husband?
It's one of the ones like
must be tough.
If
there ain't no stopping Kanye, we can see that.
It's just mental. It's mental illness, man. It's hard because with mental illness, we're gonna wrap up, guys.
Yeah.
Mental illness, it's like it's a battle, but imagine trying to battle with yourself, but yourself, so to speak, isn't telling you the right solution, and then this person who's on the outside is trying to say, no, you should do this, but then you're sitting there thinking, but the person who's in it is sitting there thinking, why am I going to believe you? Because you're chatting all over foolishness. Because it don't make sense to me. And then Kim's going to be sitting there saying, no, Kanye, don't do that. Because Kanye's Kanye as well. He ain't going to listen. He's not going to listen.
And if anything, they got together with Kanye telling her what to do anyway.
So know what to do.
Like
the power dynamics in that relationship.
Yeah,
the power dynamics.
He came threw out her old clothes and bought her new clothes and elevated her image, and now she can't change that now, especially what he's going through, whatever. It's mad, it's tough, but you know, it's a tough situation.
The thing is, a lot of the time people talking on the negative of them, and like, I respect the fact that she's sticking with him.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I respect that.
I commend Kim.
Like,
I'm gonna be saying, Kim's not right for him, and it's like, who is right for him?
She's right for him. That's a man.
I wouldn't say that.
I think she's
who
because like Kanye's gone through the things because Kanye's Kanye.
Yeah, I don't think there's a woman that can. I think you can either act how Kim's acted, or try and be like, you know, put your foot down and Kanye's done her. And I don't even think that would work for Kanye right now.
I don't know. You never know.
Well,
I don't think it would work because Kanye West has a massive ego.
Mm-hmm. And then the only other option is then it's like, well, if you're not listening to me, I'm leaving. And then Kanye's got divorce to deal with as well. No, like, I don't know. Hold tight, Kim, still. Hold tight, Kim.
It's harder than it looks.